Hello student, welcome back to VPMP Polytechnic YouTube channel again. Hi, I am Shweta Patel. Today my topic is string in a Java. It is again a part of unit 2 and the unit name is building block of the language. In this tutorial, we will learn about Java string. Then how to create it and how to declare and initialize it and its various method with the simple example. Now, first we discuss what is the string. A string, it is a nothing but it contains a sequence of character, or we can say that string is the collection of character. For example, Java programming is a string which contain a sequence of characters. In a C, the string can be defined as a one-dimensional array of character which is terminated by the null. So, in a C, a string, it is a nothing but one type of one-dimensional array of character. While in a Java, a string are an object. That means string is considered as a class. Unlike other programming language, string in a Java are not a primitive type like integer, character, etc. Instead, all the string are object of a predefined class named string. That means in a Java, string is a one type of class which are used to create and initialize the string. In a Java, string can be used from the java.language.string class package. That means language package contains a string class and this class is used to create a string object. We can represent a string using a double quotes in a Java. Now let's see how to declare a string in a Java. We all know that string is a class in a Java. So there are various methods, various way in which we can declare a string in a Java. The first way is that just specify the string name with the string class. See here, string is a class and string name is the name of the class. Like the example, string str1. The str1 is a string object which represented string class. The another way in which we can declare a string like this, string name equal to value of string. For example, string str1 equal to Java programming. As I earlier say, unlike other programming language, string in a Java are not a primitive type. It is the object of predefined class name string. And so we use here str1 as an object which represent the value Java programming as a string. Here we have created a string name type and we have initialized the string with Java programming. In a Java, we use double quotes to represent a string. The string is an instance of the string class. Note that all string variable are instance of string class. Suppose if you want to enter a string from the keyboard as a command line argument, then we can use this statement for entering the value of string as a command line argument. Like string name is equal to args of 0. The example is string str1 equal to args of 0. We can also enter a string from the keyboard at a runtime using a scanner class. So this is depend on you how you enter the string in your program. But these are the way we can declare a string in a Java. Let's see the another way in which we can declare a string using a new keyword. We can declare and create a string as follow using a new keyword like this. First of all, we declare the string str name, then string name equal to new keyword, then string str1. As we all know that a Java new keyword is used to create an instance of the class. In another way, it initiate a class by allocating a memory for a new object and it return a reference to that memory. So In a Java, string is also a class. So we use here new keyword to represent or to create a string in a Java using a keyword new. Let's see the one example like string str equal to new str, then vpmp. Here vpmp is the value of str. So we can also create a string using a new keyword. String class have a various inbuilt methods. From this we discuss the some of the methods like these are the methods of string class. These are the all are inbuilt method in a string class. The first one is a concat. Concat is a special type of method which are used to join a two string. The Java string concat method combines a specific string at the end of another string and ultimate return a combined string. It is like appending another string. For example, I have a one string str1. The value of the string 1 is hello, and I have another string str2. The value of string 2 is a good morning. When we combine this both string using a concat method, the output will be hello, good morning. So this is the string which is used to combine a two string. The another string is a length. The Java string length method tells the length of the string. It returns count of total number of character present in the string. For example, I have a one string hello. Hello have a total 5 characters. So the length string return the integer value, that is the 5. The next string is a replace. The Java string replace method return a string replacing all the old character or sequence character to a new character. That means the replace specify the old character with the specified new character. That means it put the new character in a place of the old character. Suppose I have a one string hello in which I want to put I instead of H. So it will replace all the occurrence of H to I. So this is the example of replace. Another method of string is a value of. This method converts different type of value into a string. Using this method, you can convert integer to string, long to string, boolean to string, character to string, float to string, double to string, object to string, and character array to string. In short, converting different type into a string, we use the value of method for converting any type to string type. The next method of the string class is to lowercase. It is used to convert the character of string into a lowercase letter, that means in a small letter. And the next method is a to uppercase. The to uppercase method is used to convert the character of string into a uppercase letter, that means in a capital letter. The next the next function of the string is empty. This method check whether the string contain anything or not. That means the value of the string are not or that or not. That means the value of the string are represented or a not. That means it's specified or a not. Like this, if I have a one string which have a blank value and the another string which have the value hello, then if we check str1 is empty, then it return a true. Why? Because the value of string 1 is a empty. And for str2 we check is empty, then it return false. Why? Because str2 have a value hello. So is empty method is used for checking the value of string are present or not. That means it is available or not. The next function of the string is a trim. The Java string trim method remove the leading and trailing spaces. It checked the Unicode value of space character before and after the string. If it exists, then remove the space and return the omitted string. The next method of the string are equals, compared to, and equals ignore case. These three methods are specially used for comparing a string. The first one is the equal method, which is used to compare the value of two strings. The Java string equal method compared two string on the basis of the content of the string is equal to Java string representation. If all the character match, it return true, else it return false. But it is a case sensitive method. That means if the small letter and capital letter are present, then it does not return true. It return false. That means capital letter and small letter both are different. The next method is a compare to. The Java string compare to method compare the given string with the current string. And based on the string, it will return the result a negative, positive or 0. That means if the both string are equal, then it returns 0. If the first string is greater than the second string, then it returns positive. And if the first string is less than second string, then it returns the negative number. This type of function, that means the comparative function, are used for arranging the name of the student or the name of the city or name of the anything in ascending and descending order. Then we have to use this type of function compare to. The third function is equals ignore case. It is the same as the equal method, but this method compared two string on the basis of content, but it does not check the case like a equals method. In this method, if the character match, it return true, otherwise it return false. That means this method is the same as the equals method, but it ignore the case. It not consider the capital letter and small letter. So these are the various method inbuilt function which are available in a string class in a Java. Let's see the one example, the short and simple example for the function of string class. This is the Java program which are used and which are specify the code which use the inbuilt function of string class. For that, I created here one class. The class name is a string demo. This class contain a main method, and in this main method, I created a two string str1 and string str2, which value are passed from the command line argument at the runtime. Then after we specify, we display the value of the first string and the value of the second string. Then after using the length method of the string class, we find out the length of the string, and for that we use here integer L1 str1 dot length, then bracket semicolon. The length method will return the total number of character as an integer type. So we use here one variable which have a data type integer. So L1 and L2 contain the value of total length of the given string. Then we display the length of the string using this statement, and then after we use here some functions, inbuilt function of string class. The first one is concat function. This concat function is used to concat to join str1 with str2. That means it will join two string str1 and str2. The another function is to uppercase. That means this function convert str1 value to in a uppercase letter. That means in a capital letter. Again, we convert the value of str2 in a uppercase letter. And the next function is to convert a lowercase letter. That means the value of str1 and str2 will be converted in a lowercase letter. And then after we use the replace method, this replace method is used for replacing the old value the new character from the old character. That means we replace here I in place of H. So these are the simple example which use a string inbuilt function. Let's see the output of this program. For that, I write here Java C, Java compiler, then program name, that is a string demo dot Java. There is a no error in this program, so we directly get the output of this string like this string demo. Then we have to specify here two value of the string. Like the first one is a hello from the command line argument, and the second one is good morning. Let's see the output of the string. The first string is a hello. The second string is a good morning. The length of the first string is a 5. The length of the second string is 11. When we concatenate the both string, we get the output as a hello, good morning. When we convert the first string into uppercase letter, then it will display capital hello. Again, the second string, it will display capital good morning. Same as for lowercase, we get the small letters. And at the last, we replacing the I in place of H. So this is the final output of the program, which define how to use the inbuilt function of the string class. Hope now you are clear what is the string in a Java, and how we declare and initialize string in a Java, and what are the difference of string class in a C and string in a C and string class in a Java. Hope you clear all the concept of the string by this video. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks a lot. If you like my video, then subscribe it, and continuous watch my video for the next topic of the unit 2. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.